Well met, Arisen. I'll not waste time on rhetoric. Defeat me, and take my place as keeper of this world. You saw it awaiting you at the end of your descent. Aye, the same world you've traveled to arrive at this place. A world you may well now inherit. It is a simple proposition, no different than any you've faced. You need only the will to claim what is offered you. The will to survive.
Yes, fight, Arisen, as you e'er have fought in coming here. What is it that impels you? What force spurs you on? What sustained your wanderings and led you here? I ask you, what is it that makes you alive? 'Tis volition, unbending will. You are here because you willed it, Arisen. That alone has brought you here.
Consider the infinite potential. Just as you call forth pawns, so I command all life into existence. Call it divine creation if you must, but expect none of the mercy men seek in their gods. This is cold truth, the unbending reality of a world without compassion. The world and all its denizens are but empty vessels. In that regard, no different than the pawns. Without volition, there is no true life. The world falls stagnant, dead as an ocean with no current to guide it. That volition is tempered by the struggle for survival. The decision, just like yours, to fight. Just as the pawns need a master's command, so the world thirsts for the will to live.
Let us continue. Show that you are more than an empty vessel, animated by forces unseen. Show that the temper of your... Let us continue, Arisen. Show that you are more than an empty vessel, animated by forces unseen. Show that the temper of your soul is strong enough to command far more than mere force. Show that your will is fit to bind the fraying circle of this world and hold it fast. Fight tooth and claw. Struggle now and cling to life. Show that living holds worth enough to fight for.
It is time to decide. Will you claim your right as Arisen? Or shrug the burden and seek peace in oblivion? Just so. One foot after the next, come what may. That is what it means to live. Turn back now, and I will grant you a merciful death. The choice is yours, Arisen. Yours alone.
Tis a simple choice, Arisen. Step forward or retreat. Accept the quiet emptiness of a false peace, a false life.
And you would choose peace. Leave now, and you will never again come to see this place. Then you would choose peace. That too is a valid fate. Leave now, then you would choose peace.
Know of a way a girl can earn some quick coin?
Then fear has bested you as well. So be it. Go and seek your peace, your guttering beacon in the churning dark. And I shall await the coming of the next.
Put an end to it. Praises of the quiet life are sung far too infrequent. That's a mite harsh, aye? Ever to know?
You're not without a hope. Why? What is it drives you so?
Why this hesitation, sir? You've ought to protect, do you know? This is your answer, sir.
I would beg you rest up instead. I ask only that you keep us in mind.
I was always so afraid. You seemed a reluctantly for somewhere I could not follow. All I asked was to be at the side of Dawson. All I ever asked.
You are close now. So very close to me.
Come, Arisen. I shall meet you on your own terms, joined by my own companions alone. You stand now at its end, Arisen. See your journey through. Be victorious. Temper your soul in its heat. The forge of my heart grows cold as a fight. It repeats upon itself that all the world is repeating it. So the cycle continues.
Attack the Seneschal!
Arisen, forgive me. All I've done was to test your will. It is the fate of all Arisen. You and I are swept up in the current, same as the rest. Each tempers the volition of the next, and the endless cycle continues. And so, until the coming of a new soul fit to craft the will to live, someone like you. Until that day, may you guide the world ever justly. I present you with the Godsbane blade. Those who arise to oversee this world are undying, save by this brand's kiss. I ask that you, as the world's new seneschal, use it now to vouchsafe freedom to your weary servant.
This place is familiar.
New crown sovereign and keeper of eternity. Grant me now this single boon. The fire of my life is spent in guttering. Give me freedom with the kiss of the Godsbane blade. If there is aught you wish to know afore my death, you need but ask. My knowledge, as my all, is yours to take. What would you hear of me? The Seneschal is steward to the world. The world you traveled now rests in your care. Just as the Arisen calls pawn into being and sets them to motion, the Seneschal holds dominion over all living things. There are those who would call such a being Maker or God. I cannot deny the claim any more than affirm it. In the end, they are but words. Call it what you will. Such is the office I have served, just as those before me and you beyond unto eternity.
Rifts are but gateways linking distant places, slivers of a world far more vast.
New crown sovereign. The fire, if there is aught you wish, my knowledge, as the pawns exist astride the rift. They speak of a multitude of worlds, each infinite unto itself. Limitless in span and lost to time, these worlds extend in an eternal, perfect loop. Just as a ring lacks start and end, so this world has no origin, no final terminus. If it does, they lie beyond our ken. We are prisoners of unpassing time, wandering an unending land. What lies beyond, we cannot know.
Even we who traverse the rift do not ken what lies beyond. This bears the look of the world beyond the rift. It feels different yet.
New crowns. If there is aught you wish to know, my knowledge as my all. There is life in the world, and with it death. Naught lasts forever. Each rises and falls in its time. But such is a death akin to that of pawns. They appear in this world and vanish, only to appear again, like bubbles in a mountain spring. As so it is with all that lives within this eternal world. In time, you will come to see it happen under your watch, Seneschal. Each beast, each blade of grass, each human life is born to die and be born again in endless rhythm. Naught lasts forever, yet all persists unto eternity.
Even we who traverse the rift do not ken what lies beyond.
New crown sovereign and keep. The fire, if there is aught, my knowledge, as will, is that which led you to this place, and that which turns the eternal wheel of the world. Along the endless string of life and death, there are some born with a hunger. They yearn for some other, better place. They are the Arisen, nascent fountainheads of will. And so the dragon is sent into the world to guide the Arisen, and refine them, to temper their wills into aught capable of sustaining the world. And so the cycle of our world has e'er continued.
This bears the look of...
New crowns. The fire of my life is spent in guttering. If there is aught you wish to know. Mourn me not, for I welcome the release. At long last, I am free of eternity, of infinity, free of the cruel, unending ring.
All creation is yours to command, to end or sustain as you will. Open your eyes!
So, is it over? I don't know what you were wrapped up in, but it must have been something grand. And the world's a different place for it. Though I'm sure we'll still manage brilliantly, you and I.
Hello, y'all. This is Big Movie Gamer. So I just wanted to talk about the game really quickly. I'm not done with it. There's a lot to do. There's just so much to do in this game. I've played almost 70 hours of it, and I know there's like a fast way to do it, but I just played 70 hours on hard mode. Very well worth it. It's a great game. It's very fun. The story is very wacky. It's so out of this world. It just doesn't make sense, but I'm very happy to have played it. I've the first playthrough. I guess I didn't have to now that I think about it, but I wanted to not miss any trophies. I wanted to hit every single missable trophy, and plus, but I'm glad I did. I had to use a guide because there's a long trophy called the Hero, and that's when you do all the side quests and all the quests. But the problem is that there's a lot of missable quests. There's a lot of missable side quests. There's side quests you don't even know about. The game doesn't tell you. You pretty much have to look it up and have to find out what it is. That's the only way to know because the game doesn't elude you or doesn't even give you hints. You'll miss things really easily. So I got that trophy, so I'm done with that. So I don't have to do the side quests anymore. I may do a couple here and there just to get some experience and try to get to level up. I still have to do Bitter Black Isle, which is the DLC, the Dark Arisen part. I visited it, but I didn't finish it because I was very underleveled. And I think I need to be like a level 100 at least to be able to go through it comfortably. So I was able to finish some bosses there, like the cockroach, whatever, and but the gore chimera that I faced in there kicked my butt, and actually I lost Merlin, which was my favorite NPC or pawn NPC because his name is Merlin. That was so cool. So I'm a huge Merlin fan. I mean, I'm not a huge, but I'm pretty big. I like Merlin. I like the Wizard Merlin. Sword in the Storm is one of my favorite movies, animated movies growing up. So, anyways, so we are going to just take a break. I'm gonna finish this game. I know that there are certain things coming up, especially the sequel to this game that are gonna take forth, and I'm hoping to play this and the Ronin game, the sequel to this and the Ronin game simultaneously. So that's gonna be a bit difficult for me to handle because I'd like to only play one or two games at a time. But after Far Cry 6, I'm gonna be done with games that I have already recorded in the past. The only thing I regret is deleting Control. I had a full playthrough of Control, my first playthrough, and I lost that. I decided to delete all of it and Ghost of Tsushima. But Ghost of Tsushima is because a lot of gameplay got corrupted, and editing was very hard, so I had to quit that series. So I'm gonna redo it, doing the obviously the PS5 version, but I need to find time to do that, and also the Control as well. Control, one of my favorite games. But that one didn't have any. I just stupidly decided to do the PS5 version instead because that was the PS4 version. And it wasn't stupid, I don't think, but I wish I would have stuck with the PS4 version so I could just upload it and say, who cares about... I mean, the differences is not that great. So, and then, of course, there's Last of Us Part 2 coming up, or it's probably out by the time this episode's out. So there's a lot to do. But anyways, there's a lot to do, especially in this game. I want to platinum it. I love this game. The story is whack. It's crazy. It's stupid in my opinion, but the gameplay is so good. It's just so much fun. It reminds me of what I wish Keen Quest 6 Here Today Gone Tomorrow was. I played Keen Quest 6 when I was a kid, and I was so in love with it. I just wish that it was an RPG like this. and this had everything in it that I wish King Quest had, except for Minotaur. I wish this had a Minotaur. I don't think they're gonna do a Minotaur for the new one, but it would be cool if they did. And a Minotaur that actually looks like the cover. If you look at the cover art of King Quest 6, some of them have a Minotaur on it, and yeah, I wish it was like that. But alas, this was really good. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna platinum it, but there's so much to do. I had to beat Bitter Black Isle, so underleveled. I may even wait until I reach level 200, but I'm gonna have to grind. So I'm not done uploading for this series. I'm just gonna take a pause in it. So you're gonna see an upload in the future. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed so much. Thank you guys so much. If you guys watched the series, that's great. I had a lot of fun recording it. Even though a lot of things happened in my personal life, some old wounds came back to haunt me, but I'm doing okay. So, yeah, I'm hopefully be able to comment pretty soon for all the games. So, anyways, if you guys like this content, just subscribe. This game, I give it an 8.5 out of 10. The only reason why it's not a 9 or above is the story is so horrible. The story is so stupid. It's just so stupid. You know, he like I thought he had a family when you get your heart stolen. I thought you already had a family, but then you go to the capital and some crazy stuff like what is in Arisen? How is the Duke involved with the dragon if he wasn't in Arisen? How many Arisens are there? It is just a crazy story. And then he falls in love. Like if you do the side quest, he falls in love with this woman, with Duke's wife, and yet she betrays him, and he doesn't care. I mean that's love, I guess. And she betrays him, and he doesn't care. He still wants to be with her. And then she leaves him, and he still wants to be with her, with the dragon at the end, and it's just crazy. There's just some crazy stuff going on, and then the idea with the pawns and everything. And I guess I don't know. I hope my pawn is back. I kind of liked Rosaria, so I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna have to have new pawns and everything, but. Yeah, so there's a lot of story, a lot of stories, a lot of trophies still. I think I need like 12 or 10 or 12, somewhere around there. But you have to get to level 200. I still have to get to level 100. There's a trophy for that, and then level 200, which is double. It's crazy. I have to play this game on hard mode just so I can get hard mode again, just so I can get there. And use the wheel all the time. I wish I would have done that from the beginning. I probably would have been on level 150 by now. But anyways, so I'm not gonna upload my second playthrough. And then there's this thing called speedrun playthrough, where it's not actually timed. You just have to go as fast as you can, and it doesn't really, because there's a mode for it. It does not. So all you have to do is press the mode. And it makes you do all this the whole game in a different way, I guess. I don't know. So that's gonna be interesting. If that is different enough to upload, I'll upload that. But I'm not gonna upload my second playthrough. I'm gonna do the speedrun at the end of the second playthrough. So yeah, it'll go way faster at least, because I don't need to do another the side quests anymore. Side quests take a lot of time because there's a lot of things and there's a lot of backtracking, and but there is a lot of fast travel, so that's good. Anyways, I hope everyone's doing well, and if you enjoy, just subscribe to my channel, press the like button, press the notification bell, and comment down below if you wish. All right, you guys, that's gonna do it. 8.5 out of 10. Great game, amazing. Can't wait for the sequel. Can't wait for the Ronin game as well. That's going to be awesome. And then obviously we have Last of Us Part 2 remastered. And also I'm also thinking of doing Prince of Persia since it got really great rave reviews. But I'm not interested in Metrovania games. So even though I'm trying to get into it. So we'll see. We'll see. I've been wanting to get into Prince of Persia anyway, so we'll see. All right. Thank you guys. See you guys next time. Bye.
A hobgoblin arisen. Be wary.
Perhaps we could avoid further battle?
Careful! A goblin!
Monsters prowl land and sky alike.
Stupid, you! You run with a single charge! Stronger than a common goblin!
A hobgoblin arisen.
Take shelter from the flames!
There! The hole lies exposed! Attack! Invade! The wall is destroyed!
The horde! Hold the nowhere while it's aloft.
Strike at its heart!
We may be able to glean material from the
Do not just attack blindly. A curative.
Strike! There! Brace for a dive. Its wings may be vulnerable as well.
Some pieces.
We cannot reach it from the ground.
We must get at its heart!
It's careless. Seems the heart of the must get to the heart.
On solid ground, the advantage is ours! Still remain. Now, Master, get to its heart!
Heart of it. Strike the heart.
Coming to help!
We must get to its heart.
Clumsy!
Strike at its heart.
Seems the heart alone is vulnerable. Struggle as best you can. We must get at its heart. The heart is destroyed!
Quickly! The heart is unprotected.
Attack when it reels! Can't believe this. I was clumsy.
I'm deeply sorry. Refreshment is in order.
Stone, animated by magic. Golem Arisen.
I'm at your side. Take aim from its glowing... Large or small, animals. I'll leave it
It is too hard. We'll find as much growing atop a tree as we will at its roots.